That peaceful, tranquil music again. I love it. Just fucking love it. I'm gonna say turn it off, but when we wouldn't hear the game audio. So, welcome in. Doing another day of Assassin's Creed Origins. Working on the playthrough here, getting our way through on the blind playthrough. So, to say hi. Hope everyone had a great weekend. And let's hop in. See here. There. Good. Hop in. Been a while, so let's see if I can remember the controls.
Αμελής εσύ, ου καλάβνεις η γνώσκης, φαύλε.
A new melee weapon. I don't like it. An ability point. again. Am I? Okay.
Είναι αυτόν φωνή σας δεν βούλετε?
Τι συμβανέστη! Τι πλέον μένεις η ώρα?
Κατέχεις. Ήτι του οίκου σου.
Rude.
Απαπέ, φίλοι! Τι ονοράσει!
Μάλακα!
Ο είδος
Go check out, see what they have, see if I can upgrade anything. Yeah, well, before we even get started.
Είτε.
Ποπό!
What do you need,
τα
traveler?
γεγονά!
Όταν σου ανέωξε, άνθρωπε, εσού λέγω.
Αρκούντος κατεσχήν. Gods guide you, Voyager.
Όχι γνώσκει
Θεϊτσής
τι
δοκί
πρέπει!
είναι. Ποσειδών.
Τι συμβάντε!
Αφού γκράσουμε καλό.
Ούγι
Ω,
γνώσκει
πέδες!
την πράτη.
Τι ου γέγονε!
Ωρό καλός. Είναι αποφανήν πολέμου χρήξαστε.
And
Πολύλετε παντέων. Φρουρέου επιμελήσαντας καλά μου τι ξύνα θρισμόν δε και φορά φρούτε. Δε είστε δε καλαμέων μεγεθούν πρέπειον πλέγματος. Ραδίος και τούτεον μόχου έστι και μισθέων ορθών δεξίσετε.
I should be cautious around here.
where are we taking it? Try not to wreck it this time. What's that out? Do this again. Do.
I must be careful now.
Cuts, you dog. You're dead.
Hey, Mom, how's it going? How are you? How was your day? Was today a better day? I want to go here, yes.
Clear the way.
Long. Community Aid today, which is the thrift store I was telling you about. It's a group of thrift stores out here. They're Christian ran, but get some good deals there. And then I tried to get that TV set up. It's not working. It works as a TV, but my computer is not accepting it as a monitor. For some fucking reason. So that's why you're seeing a little bit of a different camera angle tonight. Is because I've got some things moved around on the desk to make room,
Are taking as much as the priest claims.
including the
I'll have to
webcam.
do this.
Our cart is well stocked this time.
Yes. I always thought there'd be more to soldiering than riding a cart. I could have stayed home.
Well, I guess we're killing. So I've got another monitor ordered for tomorrow. It'll be here tomorrow, so let's see if that'll work. I found a little one on Amazon for like $79, or $67 was the one I ended up getting. So it wasn't too bad in price. To upgrade and get the second monitor set up. That will immensely help the stream.
Pathetic. This food will be put to much better use. This food will serve the people well.
Guess that's it. Here's the cart. No, it's not. And, that's because I have the light behind me is the main light for the room. So tonight I have it dimmed. Not every night I want to have it dimmed. Okay.
Πού κότοπας παρά του ιδίου. Είσαι οφθαλμονίδιο κατά σχέση.
Go up here and turn on the computer. It's at least like... No, it's not. It's a tiny little monitor. It's like 9 inches by like 5 or 6 inches. But that's all I need. I just need something to run the streaming program up so I can see it, like, and have it available in the chat. Like, put the chat up on a monitor so I can just read off of that. Here we go. Correct. It'll be bigger than looking on a phone. It'll be better, I feel like, for me as a streamer. I mean, you guys are doing awful, aren't you? Overall, it's gonna be an improvement. And I guess that's what streaming's about, is just slowly improving. Yeah. Just need a little help. That's what it is, each month doing a little bit of improving, and... Today, the Dungeons and Dragons group, since we're bringing someone new in, I guess we're starting all new characters again, and so we were discussing who's gonna do what, and... Right, just building, upgrading. Bit of a process. It's a slow process sometimes. Like, I have a really nice mic picked out that I want to get, but it's like a $150 mic. But I want to make sure that my audio is coming in as clear as possible. I have issues with the one I have now. Slowly getting there. Getting more viewers, I'm getting, you know, the community is starting to slowly grow a little bit. You know, we're getting there. Where is it going? Custom marker is here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Not where we were supposed to be heading. What the hell? Go up here. Way. Oh. The other way. This way. Okay. Keep getting turned around here. Right. It's alright. It could have been. You help me all the time. All the time. Just you being in here is a tremendous help to the stream. What I will say is any money that comes in, a lot of the money that's going to be coming into the stream for a while is going to be going back into the stream. So anytime, like, you guys send bits or anything like that, or gift subs to other people, that really does help the stream. That helps the stream in a lot of ways that most people would not know. I'm gonna get a little money, a little bit's gonna go back into the stream. You know, a big part of it to me is especially with, come on dudes, with my growth and development lately, take it slow. I've wrecked this cart a couple times down this way. But get out the way. So is that a road or a cliff? Well, it's stairs. Don't want to flip it. That's all that's asking enough. As a streamer, that's asking more, that's more than I can even ask for as often as you're in here. Oh, I wanna fucking turn around. Come on. It doesn't seem like that's... What are you doing? This again. We can do these horses.
Unique supplies, traveler?
Hey, what's in here? Different outfits. Are you kidding? Reload it again. Mom. That absolutely helps. Thank you. That was uncalled for. And donations are never required. But that means the world. Thank you.
Watch out! Coming through! Pennachte! Hier's en...
My head now. Yeah. This fucking mission, man. That absolutely helps. I gotta slowly make upgrades to the stream and chatbot and do this, that, and the other, and... You know... Being a content creator, although it's fun, it is absolutely fun. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. Much more than I ever thought people actually did doing it. My biggest things is, like, there's a lot of streamers who I used to watch and hang out with and do what you do. You know, and I don't understand why, but I don't have to understand everything. But know that it is very much appreciated. Am I now here? Let's go in this way. What? Today I was going to leave the apartment. And I had, I was walking down the stairs this morning, and there's a box from Amazon. I'm like, I better check who this is for. Oh god. So I go down there and I check and it has my name on it. It was this little, like, digital thermostat on my wish list ages and ages ago. Actually from my old apartment. But I will absolutely get use out of it. We're gonna get there. Kinda ran off a little bit. Parts up here. Okay.
Stealing from Serapis. You guards are supposed to uphold the law. Pathetic. This food will be put to much better use. This food will serve
A 2-necklace piece that was 2 hearts to make 1 that I had actually, again, put on my Amazon wish list a very, very long time ago. For me and Sen, actually. I even sent it to one of her other friends, and she was like, oh, he was like, oh, she's really gonna like it. And I said, I know, he's like, that's very fitting for you too. And I said, yeah, I'm gonna take the black one. I said, because I'm darker. Because we all know I'm darker. Which way this leads us? Okay, so left. We turn before the bridge here. And over. It does. Hopefully it goes to the right area this time. Like it might. Like it might. Oh, it's like coming.
Come on, lads, this way!
Oh, fuck! What the fuck is that? Goliath up in here. There we go. Thought that was you. What did you think was me? I'm being dumb here. Oh, maybe not dumb's the right word, but...
One cart of food, priest, as asked for. The Pharaoh's guards were happy to donate it.
This Seni is more than I expected.
I'm gonna turn this up a little. If it starts echoing or giving mic problems, let me know.
In his steps, priest.
And you, Magi.
Good. About these question marks, I guess. Because usually, sometimes that'll unlock new quests. Part of food. It is. It is a very much a Roxy necklace. Actually, it's a little more feminine than what I usually wear, too. Because when we went to the movies this weekend, I don't remember if I told you this or not, I pulled out my wallet, and Nina looked at it, and she said, "Can I see it?" And I said, yeah, you can see my wallet, I don't care. And, she is like, "That is so cool." I said, yeah, I know you have a lot in common with Sen, but I feel like we have a lot in common with our styles. And she said, that's because you have taste.
Clear the way.
And it's a pink leather wallet with like a skull and some designs on it. She absolutely loved it. Oh, I showed her the socks that you got off my
Serapis. The snake will get his answer.
You can't have it!
the socks you ordered.
These endless scrolls.
And she absolutely loved them. So I talked to Victor and I was like, hey. She really, really liked these socks. She really thought they were super cute. And I said, and this is true. Those socks came, like, each pair came individually wrapped. And I told her, I asked him, I was like, if I find a pair that I think she'll like, am I allowed to give them to her? Because that's her dad. And, like, oh, I'm gonna ask. I'm not just gonna give her shit. I'm a big proponent of that. Not that I think he would ever care. And so, he said, yeah, absolutely. And I found one of the pair, because she's really into, like, the blacks and the gothic kind of look right now. Found a pair of black cat ones, and I took a picture of them, and I said, okay, I found her pair. And he went, she's gonna fucking love them. I was like, I know. That's why I picked them. Yeah, you would think that they were in a big bag, like, to ship, but they're all individually wrapped. It was weird. I wasn't expecting that. I figured I'd give her a pair. It's not like she needs socks. It's because she liked them. And she deserves to have something. Not that her parents can't get what she needs and what she likes, but if you know, I'm starting to build a little bit of a bond with her. I figured that I might give Sen a pair or two, because if not, she's gonna end up at some point going through my dresser drawers and taking them. Because that's just what she does. It's her thing. She'll go through my clothes all the time. Every once in a while, I'll be like, what are you doing? And she's like, going through your clothes. And I'm like, why? Well, in case you have something new and cute that I haven't seen yet. And I'm like, for what? Oh, so I can take it. Well, thanks. But I have some of her clothes too, so... Guess that's just what girlfriends do? I don't know. She's a really, really awesome girl. She's different and unique. I mean, of course she's got some lessons to learn here and there, but for 16, she seems very ahead of the pack. And maybe that has to do with who her father is. I don't know. But it's really, really nice to see. Because I got a message about it after this last Saturday, too, that said, hey, I just want to let you know that Mina really, really enjoys you and likes you. Yeah, that's... Well, I don't want to fight. Not as of right now. Okay, so we discovered some things. Some stuff over here to discover. Alexandria. Guess that's just our relationship. I don't know. Me and Sen have a very much so a unique friendship that does not happen elsewhere. Got it already? Oh fuck.
Πολέμου πλήξεστε. Ού έντατε.
Well, somebody just liked my post on Facebook that I'm streaming. So someone that we may or may not have just been, I may or may not just have been talking about may show up. I don't know, he might be busy. We'll see.
Πού πέστην η οφθαλμή σου εύθυς, ο της αμελίας.
It's over here. Tomb there, that's interesting. Right? Tomb of Alexander the Great. Trying to uncover some of these things, so they're on my map for later.
Ακούσα τον, ακούσα τον. Χρηματιστέως ψήφισμα κενό τούτον έστι.
Ο καλός, έβγε.
Ουδεπόποτε εόρακα τι αυτήν αφωνία.
Οφθαλμού σου κατέχεις, ή τι του
Oh, Mean Girls the movie? That was so popular though. Or is that something different? Is there a show now? Like a TV show?
Hot! Stay there!
Ορόκαλος. Τι να αποφανείς. Στρατούμενοι φεν ήξαστε. Πού ένθεβες.
Best not to draw attention here.
Royal Palace. We caught in the Royal Palace. Here we go. They're over level for me. Palace guards though. Great synagogue. Okay. There another. Maybe I got it. It looks like as well.
Πού κόποπας παρά του ηλίου. Είσαι
Θα πάρω εδώ σε ευθυγό. Επανερχόμενο. Καλώς
Come on. Climb like a cat. There you go, buddy.
Che cool.
Of course, they encourage people to be mean. If people are mean to one another, then, and always fighting back and forth, then they're not fighting the people in power. Like a form of brainwashing, really. That's why I feel the universe puts people in me, like me, in the world, because I'm a little anarchist. I like a little chaos. You to make authority stay on their toes and think. Climbs like Spider-Man, absolutely. What was it today? I was going over with the DM, which is Victor, in our Dungeons and Dragons game, about doing a character, and he's like, no, I want you to stay a warlock. And I'm like, why? He said, it fits you so well. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? And he gave a short little description. And in that little description, he called me devious. I can't pronounce that. That's for damn sure. He called me devious. Yeah, I am. He said devious but heartwarming at my center, but don't fuck with anybody I care with or I'll burn your fucking eyes out. And I'm like, okay, that fits. I can't even argue that one. Oh, we're up to discovering that much now. I believe there was a level 12 mission. I should be able. It's going to be tricky, but I should be able to hold off. No, this way. Don't climb up the column. Calm your tits. Agreed, it's why I hate Facebook so much ugliness and divisiveness. It's gonna sound awful. And I'm not meaning it to point blame here on any generation. Facebook back when it started in like 2003. And Facebook got bad, in my opinion.
The glory of the Rocas Hippodrome, the match loaded and...
Sennifer, is it you? Bayak, you sour-faced one. I am Claridas now. What are you doing here?
Icarus was 1,000 times better than you!
Who's going to lead you Greens now, Malakia?
You're a babe at the teat. You think you can win the Cursus Magnus? Horse shit!
Leave Nicaeus alone. Icarus is dead. It was a dark day for all of us. Let him weep in peace. So, is Aya with you?
Hey, I'm alone.
I was just asking.
Ask my foot next time.
No matter. Join us at the tavern later.
Yes, I started on Facebook in 2003. But I think it got banned when they started putting it on everybody's phone. And again, trying to say this as nice as possible. When someone at the tavern. When the boomers got on Facebook, and all the boomers got on Facebook, and I don't have a problem with the baby boomer generation, I really don't. But the vast majority are so opinionated, which is fine. That's fine. Them that I ran into. And my parents, my mom's kind of included in this too, but not all the time. A lot of their generation, of that generation, it's very much, and it happens in mine too. But it's very much, I'm right and you're wrong. You're entitled to your wrong opinion. And what people need to remember is that two different people can experience the exact same thing with the exact same backgrounds and have two totally different perspectives on it. You respect everybody's perspective on it. Just because you don't agree with someone doesn't make them wrong and you right, or you right, or them right and you wrong. You can both be right. How you experience life. Know that this is the chat. My papa always told me to disagree with respect. I always heard the saying, agree to disagree. You don't have to beat people up with your words just because you disagree. We're also individuals, and we are never going to see things the same way as each other. Correct. But you can find relatability. Like the whole, oh, I'm a Republican. Oh, I'm a Democrat. I hate all Republicans. Oh, I'm a Republican. I hate all Democrats, for example. That's stupid. If you really look at the issues, a lot of Republicans are tired of the same thing that the Democrats are. They're tired of the corrupt politicians. Now, granted, they usually only see corrupt politicians on the other side. There's corrupt politicians on both sides. There's things we can enact to make things better for both and for everyone. We just don't do that.
So I said, it's not your pig I'm talking about, it's your wife.
You don't. You can walk away. Walking away is definitely an option.
Oh, Bayek! How long has it been? A decade? More?
You left Siwa a long time ago, huh? And you left your name behind too.
I had to. Claridaz is a name better suited for the hippodrome.
Remember the horses we rode outside Siwa?
Oh, those nags. I thought you would never leave that shithole. Siwa. Small, poor, and ugly. The only beauty there was Aya. Has it changed much? Has she?
Things change. People change. I need another drink.
Pardon, Neb. I overheard Claridas say you once rode together. My father sponsors the Prezina Greens, and we are in need of a mighty racer.
I'm only here to drink and forget.
Leave him alone, Nikias. Real men are drinking here tonight. Bayek, come. Let me show you something inspiring. Huh?
Barely hear that, so I'll just go over here. Eric and Claudius. Claritas, I don't know how to say that. Once called Cenifer, were boyhood friends and competitors in Siwa. Now, a champion racer in the is delighted to see Bayek and asks him to come drink with him to catch up.
No time like now!
Where are you taking me, Sennefer?
Please, Claridas. I have not been Senefer in years.
Ah, why did you change your name?
To succeed in the Hippodrome, one must be welcomed by the Greek houses. So, a Greek name.
You abandoned your name? Your home?
Siwa was nothing to me. The Greeks may look down on us, but screw them. I eat and drink well on what I win.
Must be drunk.
I have no ambition to race at the Hippodrome.
You? No, never. They cheer for me. Besides, you would need a sponsor, a real chariot.
No idea what's going on.
Now, Icarus, he was a true hero. Did you know he
Yeah,
won
ask Santa
1,000
about
races and survived twice
hooking
as
up the
many?
internet directly instead of using
See how
wireless.
they loved Icarus?
You have adopted their gods too. Aye.
But she's been having a lot going too.
Our gods never did anything for me. You're lucky I left. If I had stayed, Aya would have been mine.
You are drunk and an ass.
You have no idea what I gave up.
Oh, the world is hard.
You always looked down on me in Siwa. Thought you were better.
I never.
Doesn't matter. I have found fame.
At what cost? You gave up your home, your name, your gods. You chose this path.
And it has brought me all the coin and cant I want.
The background's moving on,
You
so
always
they're
wanted
drunk.
glory. It is not what drives all of us.
And all you wanted was Aya and little Bayax. What made you abandon your dream?
Enough.
God. What is going on?
You alive? You are old. Time for me to dunk my head.
The beer hits harder than you.
What in Dionysus' name were you talking to Nikias about last night?
Nikias? Who?
Don't bullshit me. I saw you. What? You think his father will just welcome you onto the Prasina Green team? You really think you can roll onto the track and win races with no training, no skill? Piss on you.
Maybe I should seek this Nikias out and hear his offer. If you can win Claridas, it can't be that hard.
You might want to pray first. You'll need all the help you can get to survive the Hippodrome.
The gods will watch us race and decide.
You have your gods, I have mine. We'll see who rides out covered
Do a
in
race.
glory.
I'm not gonna win a race. Oh wow, that was complete.
Let the gods judge you in the Hippodrome.
Hey, what are you doing?
Okay, good, because I don't want to race. That's for sure. Skins. Okay. Let's go check that out.
Hey, wait!
Or away.
Vakechmeno! Nunes hede!
Why are the gods so cruel? How could they...
Nebet, what grief
Thank
has
you.
swallowed you?
We came to pay our respects to Icarus. To
There are
make
some
an
nice
offering
vases.
for him to ride victoriously in the next line. But...
Gently now. I'm listening.
Blue ruffians came at us. They jeered at our sorrow. And when Michalius spat in their faces, they struck him down. They killed him. Then stole a bust of Icarus and ran. Now, my younger son, Icarius, has gone off towards the shore, chasing after those blue demons. I fear he'll join his brother. We came to mourn our hero, and now my family is destroyed. Please, Medjay, save my last son. Don't let his life end today.
Go back to your home. Try to rest. I will find him and bring him back to you.
A woman lost a son to blue attackers, and her other son vowed revenge. She asks Biggs to save him. Save Icarus. Oh, this is getting... Heal.
They will attack on sight here.
Hey, wait! Hey, what?
Alarm! To battle!
What?
Alarm! Trouble here!
Hey, what?
Alarm! Charge! Dear gods, that was too close.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, okay. That means that they're bad guys. They're indicating that they will attack me on sight. It's just like a little marker. It's saying be careful. Try to be stealthy, which I don't do. We just go in and fight them and get it over with. Instead of like picking them off one by one. Well, there's the target.
See you maintain the peace.
Didn't capture
I will.
activity. Just gonna run up. Yeah. It's like a video game technique. They just let you know which ones are the bad guys and which one, well, not bad guys necessarily, but the ones that will attack you on sight. Whether that's castle guards or whatever have you, and a lot of fucking dips and valleys here. Just like right here.
Quiet. I'm here to get you back to your mother.
They murdered my brother. Die. Come on, lads! This way!
Why is someone hit a fire pot? There's a lot of guys around here. Probably gotta take you back to your mom, huh? Boy. He does help.
Time to go home.
Wait, Medjay. These sagging cocks stole a bust of Icarus that my mother had prepared for the great charioteer's memorial. They threw it in the river to defile it and bring a curse upon the Prasina Green racers. We need it.
Let me get you to your mother first.
No. You must retrieve it before it is lost for good, or else my mother will never recover from her despair. I can make it home, but I am too weak to find the bust. Please, find the bust of my namesake and bring it back to my mother.
As I must.
Ran off. There you go. Taking the fucking boats. It is.
Even in death, you ignite their passions, Icarus. Let's get you where you belong.
I don't care. Yeah, they do put little helpers in the game. You know, they want to make sure that anybody who wants to play the game can. Dude. Bro. Oh, I don't care, I was swimming. Just climbing like posts and shit now. Get in there. I'm really happy you had a better day today. After yesterday. But if I had to be out there in the cold harvesting sap and boiling and everything else, I'd move too.
Medjay, you saved my son. 1,000 thanks and more I owe you.
The bust of Icarus. Now Prasina has a chance in the upcoming games.
You are truly a blessing sent from the gods. We will make an offering to Icarus and the Prasina Green in your name.
There is no need for that. But if you must, make the offering for my son. I would have loved to have shown him the spectacle of the Hippodrome.
We will. Come, Mother. We have to prepare to deal with my brother's funeral.
Yes, of course. At least he's glad that the bust of Icarus was restored.
Yeah, the main focus lately has been, Victor's still trying to grow the D&D group a little bit, have a bigger party, and a little too high. And, it's been kind of a focus. I'd like to get to the point, and I've been trying to get the party to agree on this, but it's not something we've really talked about too much in detail. But I'd like to be able to record the Dungeons and Dragons sessions, so that way I can put them on here and stream them, even if a day late. Because I even told them, I said, look, any donations that come in during D&D, I can separate and give back into the group so we can do better setups and stuff, which honestly, Victor does wonderful setups. He really puts his work in. That makes sense with the wind. We had bad wind Saturday night. Like, on the way home from Victor's, it was... Trees were down, and... We weren't in danger by any means. But, I mean, anything can happen, but... Just gonna go this way. Stupid. Not seriously stupid. Sometimes I just don't think. Oh, he does an excellent job. He keeps me very entertained. There were in, like, the Midwest, and I don't think we got any, but it was really whipping there for a while. No, he does an excellent job. Sometimes he even does, like, voices and everything. It's great. Oh, I better take a boat for this, because the alligators. Gonna be attacking here. And some places here out of power just from the winds. But I know, like, Mississippi's been getting hit a lot lately, and... I don't know if out here gets too many tornadoes. I know where I grew up out in western PA, we got them quite a bit. Every couple of years or so, we would get one coming through. And when I lived in Florida with the hurricanes, oh, we got them every time.
Did you? Crocodile can talk? Why are you so angry? Oh God. I think I'm going to...
Claudius!
Good one.
Hey, you! Hello?
Stay where you are!
I'm fighting him by hand.
Crocodiles are dead. Now to speak to Claudius and find out why he came out here.
Get that other piece of leather. Where we went? Is that there? No, that's hay. It's like a palm frond.
Why did you kill them? We had only just met.
That's absolutely correct. They all
Claudius,
have their
You're
downfalls.
drunk.
Yes, that is me. And no, I am not. I had only 2 or 10 beers.
All right. Let's get you back to your wife.
I have a wife? Oh, mother will be so pleased.
Oh, back up.
What was your reason for going out there, Gladios?
I was going.
That's very true. Each area has their bad things.
Remember, I came from Alexandria.
Pennsylvania overall is pretty timid, though. I mean, we can get heavy snow sometimes, and we get some nasty thunderstorms occasionally,
All
but
night, for free. Impossible to resist. What were we talking about?
How you got here?
Oh, right. Then I woke up here with those crocodili all around. Tell me, can they really speak?
Egypt is a land full of magic and ancient mystery.
Amazing. My friends in the city will never believe it. Did you say something about a wife?
Yes, yours.
The longer you wait, the more my husband...
really?
There you are, my dear. I was worried about you.
Oh, my Dionysus. I remember. I went to the island because of her. She got me drunk, married me, told me I owed her a virginity tax. Whose virginity?
You can go. This is between me and my husband.
No, don't go. They'll kill me.
Show him what happens when you try to cheat a woman.
Oh, I'm not paying attention. No, not really. We don't really get hit by hurricanes. Sometimes the tropical storms that come into like Florida and Texas will come inland, and there'll still be pretty heavy storms by the time they get up here, but...
Help me!
Forget him. He's just an idiot. They have taken enough from our land. Yes, that is right. Taste your own blood.
They're not like hurricanes by the time
My
they get here.
brothers! You have slain my brothers! You were supposed to help me, not him!
Praise and thanks. You saved my life. And my
Right, we get the side effects.
Future, be careful when
The
speaking
hurricanes
to
were
strangers.
cool to experience, though. I'll be honest. Those were pretty cool. Two, I want one more. I want this one. Cover more of the map. Get more side quests. Been in a few. I lived in Florida for 3.5 years. Now, the strongest one that ever, like, came into our area was a Category 3. I had gotten paid that night, so we ended up going to Walmart in a Category 3 Hurricane. We took a taxi because we didn't have a car. But, they were fun. I mean, some of them got pretty nasty, but... And that one did get pretty nasty. We shouldn't have went out, but we didn't have any food. And we had my ex's mother with us, who was in her, like, mid to late 50s. So we weren't going to let her go hungry. Well, we weathered the storm. We went to Walmart.
Stop right there.
Yeah, it is what it is. Crazier. Was living much more paycheck to paycheck back then. And there for a while, I was the only one working in a household full of 3 with 4 pets and... Take care of everybody. Very hard worker, though. I get that from both my parents. Do you mind not cutting me off? Nothing to do with you. Women here. I got this. Oh great, this is an enemy camp.
Hey, hold on.
Of what level?
Climbing. Get him down. Hold this futile. What?
God, here we go. Go up here and check this out. Yeah. I didn't have too much handed to me. I mean, my parents did what they could to, you know, make me happy when I was little, but I started work at 16. Well, I'm younger than 16. About age 12, occasionally. It wasn't all the time or anything. Although it became more and more all the time. As I got older, I started delivering papers with my stepmother at night. I'm not that level. And that. Then I, 15. Not unlocked. At age 10, her mom, Irma, had a pizza shop out in the country, so I would go there and work there. Whether that was, you know, taking orders or... throwing... I ended up learning how to throw pizza dough. Like, toss it up in the air and... all that stuff. So I've been working probably since about age 10. I absolutely do think it's a good thing. I think I feel like being paid for hard work is a good thing. I think it's positive reinforcement. You know, I've had friends, close friends, recently say things like, why don't you apply for public housing? And I'm like, because I don't want to. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, my bills are paid. Nothing against people who are on public housing, but my bills are paid. That's a long wait list. I would rather try to get this streaming up and running to the point where it's a supplement income and I make enough to be able to afford a little more than what I need and make my own way. I was always a hard worker. At minimum 40 hours a week. A lot of the time 60, sometimes even 80 hours a week. I enjoyed working. When my health got so bad and my vision got so bad that I had to quit working, I got very depressed. Doing this. I do really enjoy it. And at first, it's like, maybe I can make enough money to live a little more comfortably and put a little back in savings. But the more I do it, the less it's about the money. And the more it is, you know, sharing my experiences with trying to live a more positive life. Enjoying that and sharing that with others so I can teach others that other people can do it too and improve their own lives. I'd like people to learn from my mistakes, learn from my experiences, and figure out, hey, I can do this too. Because if I can do it with all my disabilities and everything else, then so can everybody else. It is within anybody's power to do so. It's all about mindset. I believe it'll come in time. It just takes time. I gotta put in the hard work. Just like when I was working 20, or 40, 60, 80 hours a week.
Ruya! You, Neb, are young and your legs are strong. Perfect for my needs. A pigeon arrived not long ago. I sent Ruya to fetch it, but she is so unreliable. Probably batting her eyes at the Master of Arms.
If I see her...
Never mind her. I want my letter. Run up to the pigeon tower and fetch it. All news is important to us these days.
All right, Stuart. I will see what I can do.
I enjoy helping other people realize that they are capable of so much more and they are way more powerful. People in general are way more powerful and way better at doing some of the things. My bot is not up and running tonight. Than they ever give themselves credit for. Inspirational, motivational. I guess motivational. Holy crap, I'm motivational. Look at that. I would have ever expected. There's the pigeon tower. Something tells me this isn't going to be simple, though. Where is this? And motivational? See, that's so weird to hear. Oh, that's odd. For me. Okay. The tower, yeah. A lot of times in life...
What has upset them?
Wasn't... I didn't have a lot of motivation, but I guess it's stuff I didn't really care about. And everybody was like, you should care about this. Well, I don't. Getting over here. Getting here. What am I supposed to be investigating? Take your time. Yes, I am. Will you look at that? Oh, something new about yourself, guess.
The railing broke when someone went over it. Such a mess.
Yes, I am. Wow. Look at that. Can't believe I'm a motivator. Weird.
Bit old to be playing such games, no?
Investigating. Understand what I'm doing here. That. Let's see what that is over here. Nothing.
Lot of blood. Where's the body?
Asian. It came down. Go from here. 1 second. Anything. Go down and do the Hungry River. I'm done with this. This way.
Hanachiru.
The Hungry River. Here we go.
Hush your racket, Auntie. You will just... Neb, you look strong and carry yourself without fear. Can you help a poor farmer?
Your friend was killed by a hippo.
Yes. The beast rampage slaughtered many. Yesterday, we were attacked by bandits. In their wake, they disturbed these hippos and drove them into our fields. The gods seem content to peace on us. We cannot harvest the crops, nor can we put the dead to rest with the hippos in our fields.
Let me help you collect the dead.
The dead back to the cart.
Cover my escape, brothers! Have to get help!
God. Oh God. Oh God. Well, I died. Died. Come on. Up here. Relax here for a minute.
Keep the Arcondas safe.
3 hippos. Done. Stab. Okay, there we go. Oh, welcome back, welcome back. Did the dog have to go potty? Let's assume that. Right direction.
Move! Do it!
Kill.
No, not the cage.
Well, that's because the weather's... Is the weather better? Is that why? She's like, oh, it's not cold. Oh, it's not windy. Why do you know everything? Ooh, what's this new smell? Who's been here? Let me climb out with a person.
No, not him.
See,
I would have.
comfy.
I am no match for those beasts.
Always had dogs. Like, always had dogs. This is... Actually, the first time in a long I haven't, like, since all my life, at some point or another, had a dog in the house. So yeah, I'm used to dogs. They're a pain in the ass, but that's why we love them.
Is this...
Not this. This is my wife's brother's son. He was a fool. A brave fool.
Wife's brother's son. Yeah, my mom's dogs get real excited about her going to bed. I never had a regular bedtime, so... Especially when getting, like, once I got really sick and stuff. You live with pain all of the time. So then you learn to get sleep when you can. That makes sense.
The last one, I think.
And Mercator not among them.
What will I do now?
Labs don't.
Thank you, Neb. Their souls will now rest in peace.
Who is this Merketra your aunt mourns?
Our protector. Brave and strong like you.
Lambs are always, especially the chocolate ones. Oh, they're always on the move. They're full of energy.
I guess there's no one left who can keep us safe.
Such a curse upon all of Egypt, it seems. Where do these bandits roost?
There is a canyon. I would take you there, but it is far too dangerous. Also, someone must deal with the dead.
Of course.
We used to rescue dogs when I was a kid, and would foster them out. And we got a chocolate brown once, and his name was Charlie Brown, but... I liked him. It was too much for my mama. I just killed something. Looked like a dog. A distraught farmer asked Vic to help collecting dead bodies in the fields. It did look like a dog. I think I just killed a dog. I thought it was something feral that was going to attack me. What's that? Oh, of course. There, you can be free. I broke the saddle off. Well, this connects all together then. Look at that. Circle of land. I'm being a weirdo for now. No, I'm not. Cool. It did kind of look like a Doberman, didn't it? giants I'm gonna have to fight. Of course there are.
The guards here are vigilant.
Doesn't matter anyway.
Wait a minute.
Who are you? Hey, got you! Target is in range! You're dead! Dead! I have a shot!
Up here. You up? You look like Pansy. I am out of ammo. I missed some bad comments back there. I was focused. But they did look like pansies. Mom's really big into flowers and the different type of flowers, so she's taught me quite a few things over the years.
Wait a minute! You are dead!
Oh, I am? Are you sure? No, I don't think so. Oh. I think I'm dead. The opposite, actually.
You think this was by hate your God? You haven't seen much action out of me too. But at least we still get an equal.
You guys are level 14 and I'm only level 12. Still kind of taking them out. He did spoke totally too soon.
Should we go on? Psst. Will you free me?
Let me get you out of there.
Yes, hurry. These bandits breed like rats.
There's things to loot down here. Treasure down here somewhere. This way.
Clear up, hurry! Hey! Thank you. But why did you save me?
Your aunt spoke of your desperate straits. I would free any unjust captive, but the plight of a protector is something I cannot ignore.
You are a Medjay.
We are of the same brotherhood.
Yes, I must hurry home. The war chief, Fat Homer, took the hungry great ones on a raid. You move like a lion. Would you help me stop them?
Going over here. No more bandits. Okay. Run it. We're just gonna run it. Tired. Whew. How longer I'll be on. We'll see. See.
I see you.
Who sees me?
I have him.
Someone new? Low hits. All this fight's gonna be. Low hits where you can. We're gonna... I had an ammo. single ammo. What? Oh god.
Watch out, coming through.
Taking goals twice my level though. Or 2 levels up. Goat slaughter. It's like manslaughter. Different.
Chaim! Decision, Derech.
Herowef miu. Pia et nebis.
Gem on Jude.
Numes Neo Gideon.
Ketra, I think we are done. You fought like a lion yourself.
I have learned much from you. You've made me a better protector. Egypt needs more people like you.
The land needs more people like us.
I will sing songs of our battle to my aunt to remember this day.
It's survival of the fittest. And it is weird that the biomes are different, like right across the river. It's kind of weird. Go this way.
Get out of my way!
Please, come on. Cow. Let's kill a cow. That did nothing. They were gonna give me like leather or something.
Habib.
Don't know. You know, it is mostly kind of historically accurate, but not exactly. Like, the cities are obviously closer. Oh, look, here's all those pansies. The cities are obviously closer in the game than what they are in real life. No idea what Ancient Egypt actually looks like. Obviously. I was never there. Yeah? Something's attacking me. Nice. Stop, alligator. We're gonna do this, are we? We're gonna keep on sight, huh? That mess. What else we run into? Jaws, right? Except for it's alligators, not sharks, I don't think. A rogue animal. Another time. Try and uncover new areas. Gotta get down here to do more. It's funny because at McDonald's, and I worked at McDonald's, I have over 10 years experience at McDonald's. And again, some of my friends were like, why don't you do better? You can get a better job. I was like, because I don't want the stress. I can pay my bills with McDonald's money, that's fine. But the grills, because I usually worked in the kitchen. Sometimes I worked in the window. I knew every position. But the grills, when they were done, they'd go, Then they'd go and they'd lift. And they always reminded me of the kind of like that Jaws sound, like that da-da, da. A little further. It was just something I noticed when I was younger and used to work there. It's like when I worked in the nursing homes, I used to hear, it does. When I worked in the nursing homes, I used to hear call lights in my sleep going off. Hear that grill, and there's a lot of different buzzers at McDonald's that make a lot of different noises. Yeah, there's more. How many areas are there? Oh my god! Holy shit! The water comes down here. Or tonight. We're gonna unlock some more of this map. Oh, data entry work can be awful. Awful. Did that for a couple different companies. Oh, yes. Definitely does. Where does this lead into? Here in this basin. Like I said, I want to uncover some new areas on the map for next stream. Probably tomorrow I'll play this again. I'll do some research and see how all this does. I did order a caption card though. Now I gotta find my Switch dock. Because I'm trying to get prepared for the new Zelda game, which comes out in May. Tears of the Kingdom. So I might end up replaying, Tears of the Kingdom soon on stream. Sorry, Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, and then the sequel is the game coming out to get ready on stream. So you might get to see some of that. And Tears of the Kingdom is a fun, Breath Breath of the Wild is a fun game. Yes, Zelda's probably coming soon. Going down. River. You help me just by being, is this microphone hard to hear me? Let me ask you that. Do I absolutely need to replace it now? Letting me know these things, because I'll be honest, even Victor, he's like, your streams are starting to look really great. Looking real professional. Even Sen says so. And Sen watches a lot of streamers, or at least has in her past. And I'm like, thanks. What do you like about it? What can I improve on? It's hard to get good critiques. And I'm not worried about getting a new mic. That is a $150 mic. That is a wish list in the future. It's not going to be any different or any harder for me to speak on stream. I'm not worried about it. As my viewers can hear me. They can hear me good. If I dim the lights, I think you can see me better. I need a light in front of me to help brighten up my face more. But if I dim the light behind me, that seems to be something. I'm gonna get off here. I'll come back to it. Here we go. What level is this at? No, that's not a one I can do yet. Get off, and I'm gonna start running off some land. Once you see, if you haven't seen Breath of the Wild yet, though, I think you'll really, really like it. It's not a regular Zelda, like, it doesn't really have, kinda has dungeons, but not really. It's like a different form of dungeon. And that's one complaint I have, and it has little mini dungeon rooms everywhere, but they went totally different for that one. But it's kinda open world like this, where you hunt your own resources, and you fight off your own bad guys in different camps, and you can just go do whatever. You deserve a pamper day, Mom. I mean, everybody does, but you especially. All you do for me, and all you do, as kind as you are, and polite as you are, and as nice as you are, you definitely deserve a day where you're kind to yourself. Oh, there's animals. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Tomorrow I should feel a lot better too, because I just really need dialysis. And that's the problem with Sunday Mondays, is that's 2 days without it. They're not getting off enough during the week anyway. So on Mondays, I'm really feeling lousy. But just because I'm feeling lousy doesn't mean I shouldn't stream, you know? I should feel better tomorrow night. I should. Will I? We'll see. Promises, but... So these are level 18 quests. Usually by Tuesday I'm starting to feel a little better.
This area is off limits.
Giza, okay. Go this way, because there's an area of the map up here. Yes, yes. I would say yes. You know, growing up, I still don't nearly have enough research on type 1 diabetes. That's a big part of the problem at hand. But growing up, it was even worse. I had doctors tell me, you need to take insulin even when you drink water, which, not a good idea. I've had doctors tell me, oh, just eat more cinnamon. It'll trick the pancreas into thinking it's sugar and produce more insulin. Well, that doesn't help when you're a type 1 diabetic and your pancreas is dead. Okay, so that's all just desert. I think I want to cross this to connect seawall and then... Yeah. Yes and no. They didn't know better back then as much. You know, and yes, that's the kidney failure. That's what caused that. Yes, it's what caused the legal blindness. You know, that's not including some of the other side effects that I deal with, like the severe neuropathy in my legs and in my hand. The hands aren't as bad. It's definitely feet and legs more. And I didn't get lucky enough to get like, oh, they're just numb. No, mine are fiery and pain all the time. That's why I'm on the medical cannabis here. I can't talk too much about it on stream, but I can at least say that I'm on it. You can be angry and bitter. And choose to try to keep in mind that the difficulties I face make me stronger. And I will get through them in my own time. Slowly. Overall, they're going to make me a stronger, better person. It's just the things I have to go through is going to evolve me into the person that I need to end up being. Yeah, I've had neuropathy since about 17 or 18. So it's been about 15 years now. It can be bad. medication, that gabapentin, which they give for that, does kidney damage, so I decided to go off of that. After I stopped working, I was like, no. I need to eliminate some of these meds. This is a foul fucking walk. Much so. More than a lot of people could ever understand. There's been a couple times I've come close to death. There was one time I crossed that death line and my heart stopped. I flatlined. For a good couple minutes. But something said, nope, you're not done. I think it was my soul that said, no, you're not done, and pushed me back in. I know what happened, but God only knows if I'm right or not. Or the universe only knows if I'm right or not. I don't want to claim there is a God. Claim there isn't, but I don't want to claim there is. Okay, so it wasn't exactly a life after death experience, but it was an out-of-body one. It did get to a point where I felt and heard nothing. Like, I knew what was going on. I knew that I was dying. Never been afraid of death. And it didn't scare me or anything. I was very... There was nothing, though. Absolutely nothing. And I don't want to say that to distinguish people who have different beliefs. There was literally nothing. But in that nothing, there was no pain. There was no suffering. Oh, God. There was not the hurt and the mundane of everyday life. Big piece of fucking land. Okay, so we're gonna try to get down here to the seawall again. And then we're gonna start heading back up. We're gonna try to complete some of this map tonight. There... My husband died. It gave me comfort to know the experience others had in the moments of death. I had nothing. However, I had this out-of-body experience. I was sitting... The best way to describe it without, like, me kind of showing you. It was like my hospital bed was up against the wall and they were pumping me full of pint after pint after pint after pint of blood. I had lost so much blood so quickly. And what happened was I had an ulcer that they did not know about, and I was put on blood thinners, and through my digestive tract, I had shot out 7/8 of all my blood in like 2 hours. That was a wild experience. And I was making jokes. The whole time that I was kind of with it. There were times I were not with it. But there were times I were. Like, when the nurses asked me, because I was bleeding through the bottom half of my intestinal tract. Quite a bit. And to be frank, get into like detail, but you can imagine what that was. So the nurses came in and they were like, hey, and they were very nice and very politically correct about it. But they were like, would you mind we put a brief on you. Just to catch it. I remember I said something along the lines. Diapers when I was a baby, what does it matter if I wear one now? Get very snarky and very, but also very kind of comical in those times. But then the out-of-body experience happened. And I was laying in the hospital bed. And it was like, the hospital bed was up against the wall. It was like I was sitting up in the corner of the room. My soul had left my body and I could see through it. Can't explain that one. But it was like it was sitting up in that corner between the wall and the ceiling. I looked down at my bed. And I saw my body there, lifeless. This is when I flatlined. Saw my mom, and she had her arm on my bed, on my leg. Like, just kind of rubbing my leg back and forth. Just showing me she was there. And she was ready. She knew what was happening. She was expecting to lose her child that day. My dad had to order a flight in for the next day, which he ended up having to cancel when I turned around that night. But he was ready to come in. They were trying to keep me alive until he came in to say his goodbyes. My dad was ready. I was trying to lighten the mood. And I don't know what that what question is, but I was like up in the corner of the room looking down. Mom was rubbing my leg. Dad had scheduled a flight to come in to say his goodbyes. And I knew what was happening too. I knew that either I had died or I was going to die there shortly after. And they were keeping me alive, at least trying to keep me alive until my dad could come in and say his goodbyes from Vegas. Because this was back in 2019. July or November, because there was another incident where I almost died in the other. Where blood sugar dropped so low that my body temperature, by the time they brought the sugar up a little bit, they got the body temperature up to 86.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, he wanted to. I told him not to stay at work, keep his PTO time for vacation so he could come up and see me then when I was better. So, I looked down, and past the foot of my bed where my mom was sitting down in a chair was Sen. He was just pacing back and forth. Just pacing back and forth. We're thinking, she's not ready for me to go yet, is she? A few seconds later, I was back in my body. Coming back. Coming back to being around and waking up. Wasn't ready for me to go yet. That's... Ooh. That was a drop. So is this gonna be... Oh, that wasn't bad. So that's what I believe saved my life that day. It was her. If it was not for her, I would not be alive. And there's many times if it was not for me, she probably wouldn't be either, just for different reasons. And a lot of people don't understand why our friendship is that close, and that's kind of why. We have both saved each other's life on several occasions. It's Game is fucking massive. It is. It is absolutely. You know, when I met her, some weird circumstances. I actually met her on Tinder. But we got to know each other. And I got to know her as a friend. First night I met her, I could tell that she was going through a really rough time in her life, and I helped her through that. She needed unconditional love. Just, I love you no matter what you're going through, no matter how you're gonna act about it. She needed love. So I put all things aside, and that's what I showed her. We do, and you know, one thing that can be said about me, I might be, you know, a little bit of an anarchist. I might be a mouthy little shit. I am. By the way, I'm very much a mouthy little shit. As a matter of fact, I'm a mouthy little fucker. Trust me, ask Victor, he'll tell you. The one thing I have is that was a person. No? No. The one thing that I really had, well, the two main character traits I have is, number one, I have character. I have devotion, and my character means a lot to me. Because people can take your belongings. They can take... I'm seeing mirages out in the fucking desert. Don't fuck with me. People can take your belongings, they can take your money, they can take everything from you. But the one thing they can't take is your name and your character. Very authentic. My authenticity is pretty high, too. There's Seawall. We're just gonna do this. I should have done that a long time ago. But number two, or number three at this point, is my devotion. My loyalty. Can't take your soul, that's true. It's wild. Look how big this game is. And I haven't discovered half of this map yet. There's all that undiscovered, and there's this undiscovered. I'm gonna try to get at least some of this sunk done. It's insane. Just absolutely insane. Is smaller than Odyssey, which I'll probably play next, which I believe is like a seafaring one. It has to do with like ancient Greece. You guys are nothing now.
Kill you for that.
You guys are literally like nothing. Could have got me? Really? I don't think so.
Hey, witch!
about your luck. Very much so. Even with that, me and her have had our fights and they've been bad. But I try not to fight too much with her anymore. She's gonna do what she's gonna do. Sometimes you use her head a little more. Do it.
Time is up. Die.
Sometimes I wish she'd use her head a little more. She is a sweet and on it. Like, she's a really pure being. Well, lovely Tuesday to you, and I'll be okay. Once I get into dialysis in the morning, I'll be alright. I don't think I'm gonna be too much longer. I'm just kind of looking to discover some of this areas on the map a little more. Have a good night, Mom. I'm absolutely going the wrong way. I don't think I'll be on too much longer. Getting tired. Another 15 minutes. I say that, but we'll see. As I say that doesn't mean it's on us. We'll get some, at least some rest. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. But we'll see where it gets me. I don't want the boat. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you. Sure, I will talk to you tomorrow. Oh, we're yawning. Oh. Here. It'll be a fun climb. Going this way, buddy. Keep on going. It's gonna end sometime. Keep uncovering some of this map. Stretch. Wasn't good. Wasn't good. This way. All of this for a while. Here. Here. refugee camp. Lush environment. People working.
The desert is giving way to a more civilized land. At least that is what the Romans would have people believe.
Down it. See where it leads us. This is way past our level. Take a break for a little bit. Let them just stay on their way. Wait a minute, where are you? We get past this. Could speed up though.
Continuas fratres, canis non diu.
Fucking 5, man. Start turning the other way. Okay, this way. Going into that enemy camp. That's for damn sure. Oh, we're on it. Like enemy camps. Look, there's crucifixes. Historically accurate crucifixions. Look at that. What I like to see. A huge ass game.
I should not be seen in this area. Keep in this way. Might be poppies. Those might be poppies. Be a form of poppies.
traveling, covering new areas. Good people. Dylan. Probably the move.
Utmak! Tu autem hoc!
My need is great.
Μα παιδιά, ναι, τον διαπεριπλέξουν. Ούγι γνώσκω, δεν θυμούμαι, ούτε δύναμη σκέπτεστε τίνος πλην του ότι η κατάσταση σε εστί δύσκολος και αμήχανος. Θέλω μείνει μόνος.
here. Right there. Bladed Desert, Black Desert, Great Sand Sea, White Desert Oasis, Fayoum, Desert, Human Gnome, Memphis, well, it's been a while. So let's see who we got here. It's been 3.5 hours. That's long enough. Raid my girl Gorak. Right, everybody. If you're on YouTube, you can go down. Oh, I knocked over my camera. Fix it here. You can subscribe below. You can click on the link to go to the Discord or the Twitch channel to watch me live. Come and hang out and chat. But have a great night, everybody. And make sure tomorrow to have a foxy day. Bye.